Alright everybody, this is our task force tip Blitzfire monitor. That's going to be on the new engine. What we're going to do with this is we are going to have a pre-connected 2.5 line on the back of the engine with this connected to it. Some of the areas where we're going to want to try to use this is anywhere that we need a large amount of water, but we need the portability of this unit. If we can't hit it with the deck con, we can't hit it with the master stream. This is an unmanned monitor, so we can deploy this. Once it starts flowing pressure, it'll have 3 to 350 pounds of back pressure from the nozzle flowing. That'll keep this in place, keep it locked in, so we can set it and we can walk it away. It goes down to 10 degrees down off the ground, so we can actually set it up and hit fairly low. And you can see it comes up to about a 45 or 50 there, so we can actually get pretty high. Deployment of this is actually very easy. When we bring it down, there are just two different legs. The legs actually snap out. And now it's ready to go. You just will set it down. The legs have hooks on the bottom of them. They will lock in. You can set them on concrete, blacktop, and it will not slide. If you have some place where you have a third anchor point, you can bring your strap off the front and hook that in. But this does stay locked in with the spike on the bottom down here as well. So it does stay on blacktop, does stay on concrete. Besides that, the only thing that we have on this one is then your handles right here. There is a pull to unlock initially, and then it unlocks and will lock in between different steps as it goes. So once it's all the way back, it'll stay in place. If it's unlevel, like it is right now, there we go. Now it'll stay locked in. If it's unlevel, it will not stay open. If it starts to kick, it will not stay open. If it gets hit, it will not stay open. So that's a nice safety feature that we have with this one, is that we can set it up and we can walk away and it is safe. You don't have to worry about it. Some of the things I want you guys to make sure you play with on this is obviously get comfortable with deploying it and getting these legs out. Like I said, it's very easy. Get the paperwork out on it and read over some of the gallons per minute that you can get out of it. The tips actually have numbers on them as far as gallons per minute that exceed what the safety checkoff is for this. We're assuming that this is rated at 500 gallons a minute, nothing higher, just because of the fact of the way the force holds it in place. If you put too much out of it, it could kick it loose, make it fly around. We're not really sure what the exact safety issue is, but just try to keep it at 500 gallons a minute. With that, we can max pressure. It could be 150 for the inch tip, 100 for the 1 1/4, and 50 psi for the 1.5 inch tip, and that's at the tip, so that does not count for friction loss. What we're probably going to do with this unit is just start it off at 100 psi, and we'll go from there and see what kind of reach we're getting, what kind of gallon per minute flow we're getting. If you want to increase it a little bit, you can with the 1 inch tip, then you can do that. Besides that, everything else should be okay with your 100 psi and with your friction loss. So, like I said, get the paperwork out on the book. There's different charts you can look at, and just get it out and you can play with it and see how much of a reach you can get with this. It's pretty impressive, and see how much water you're able to put out with it. So if you have any questions, just get with any of us and let us know, and we'll see what we can answer for you.